Hello students, welcome to the online classes of Sri Mahavir International School. I hope you all are fit and fine at your home and also enjoying the online classes of our school. So students, today I am back with my new video and going to teach you new topic of your English grammar book, that is nouns. The topic name here is nouns. So let's begin the new topic noun. Beta, you can see on the screen that noun is one of the parts of speech. In my previous classes, I had already taught you that how many kinds and types of parts of speech. There are 8 types of parts of speech in English grammar, that are noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction and interjection. These all are a group of parts of speech. So let's begin the first part of speech, that is noun. बेटा noun होता क्या है? Exactly what is noun? As you can see, everything in the world have a name. Everything in the world has a name. And whenever these things having a name are called naming words. What we can say? Naming words. Let's pronounce with me. Naming. Naming words. So, who have a name? Name have a person, name have a place, name have a thing and name have a animal. Okay. So, in the world, everything having a name. So, we can create the definition ourselves that all naming words are called noun. So, if someone asks you what is noun, so you can give the answer that all naming words are called noun. Let's learn it with some example. Priya and her dog are playing with football in the garden. Okay. Here one sentence is written that Priya and her dog are playing with football in the garden. Beta, here you can see I underline some words that are Priya, dog, football, garden. As you all know what they are. Priya. Priya is a name of person. Dog is a name of animal. Football is a name of thing. And garden is a name of place. So we can easily understand that noun is a name of any person, place, thing and animal. For example, Ram, Jaipur, pen, dog, etc. So, on the earth, whatever the thing, whatever the place, whatever the animal, whatever the person, those who having a name. Why we need a name? We need a name to recognize or identify something, some person, some place or some animal. So, we need a name. And those who have a name, all them we are called noun. So, all naming words are called noun, or noun is a name of any person, place, thing and animal. Let us understand with some more example that are, my mother cooks food. She cooks food in the kitchen. So, I think you can understand or identify what are nouns in these sentences, that are mother. Mother is noun. Food is noun and kitchen is noun. Mother is a name of any person. Food is a name of anything and kitchen is a name of any place. So beta, I hope you understand what is noun. Let's come to your book. What is noun? Naming words are called noun. There are 3 kinds of noun. Basically, you may learn here about 3 kinds of noun, that are common noun, proper noun and collective noun. Common noun, proper noun and collective noun. What is common noun? Common noun is a name of a general person or thing belonging to the same class or kind. As you all know that naming words are called noun. But common noun having a name of a general person, thing or belonging to the same class or same kind. Like we can say all boys. Boys are same, having the same personality. Girls are same. Teachers are same, doing the same work. Schools are same, doing the same work, giving you education. Hospitals are same, giving you treatment in your sickness. Okay. Police stations are same, save your life. Safe from your any dangers. So These all are having a general person or thing belonging to the same class and same kind. So, whenever you have a name of general person, general thing, those who are having a same class or kind is called common noun. Okay? Come to the next. What is proper noun? Proper noun is the name that refer to a particular person, place or thing. Proper noun is a name that refer to a particular person, place or thing. Okay. Whenever we given the name to the common noun, जब हम common noun को कोई specific और particular name provide कर देते हैं, so it convert it into the proper noun. Let's see how. If I write here boy, B-O-Y, boy. Boy is common. Okay. And if I give the name to boy Mayank, okay, I write here Mayank. Mayank is a name of any boy. And you can see I started with a capital letter. I began it with a capital letter. So, when we given the name to the common noun, it's converted into the proper noun. जब भी हम common noun को कोई specific name दे देते हैं, तो वो change हो जाता है proper noun में. Like I am talking about the bank. There are a lot of bank. Why we go to the bank? We go to the bank for save the money, to take the loan, and lot of things we have to do in the bank. And all the banks have a same work. So, bank is a common noun because all the bank doing the same work. Okay. If I give the name SBI Bank. Okay. SBI Bank, State Bank of India. So, I given the name to the bank. So, this common noun bank is converted into SBI as a proper noun. So, beta, I hope you understand the difference between the common noun and proper noun. Again, I am repeating. When the noun given a general name or a thing belonging to the same class or kind is called common noun, and if we give or refers to a particular person, place or thing, or if we give a particular name to the person, place or thing, special name to the person, place or thing, it's called a proper noun. One thing is very important, I repeating in my line, that is proper noun always begins with a capital letter. Proper noun जो words होते हैं बेटा, जो proper noun naming word होते हैं, वो कहीं पर भी पैराग्राफ में, सेंटेंस में यूज होते हैं, जहाँ भी हम उन्हें लिखते हैं, उन्हें हम हमेशा कैपिटल लेटर से बिगिन करते हैं. इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू नो यू दैट proper noun always begins with a capital letter. I hope you understand both common noun and proper noun. Let's come to the third one, collective noun. What is collective noun? Collective noun is a name given to a group of persons or things treated as a whole. Now we are talking here about collective. Collective means having some collection, having some group. So whenever the nouns having a group of person, place or thing is called collective noun. Like you can see, you can say that bunch of key. बहुत सारी चाबियां हैं और अब उन्हें एक साथ हम गैदर कर देते हैं, एक साथ इकट्ठा कर देते हैं और एक साथ उनको कलेक्ट कर देते हैं, तो हम उन्हें कहेंगे bunch of key. In another hand, we can say you all are the children. If you are move on to the school and gather together, we just tell you students. Okay. डांसर्स बहुत सारे हो जाते हैं तो हम उन्हें कह सकते हैं ट्रूप ऑफ डांसर्स. सो टीचर्स का स्टाफ होता है, यू जस्ट से स्टाफ. ओके. सो whenever we express the person, thing or animal in a group is called collective noun. So beta, in this way you learn about what is noun, and you may also learn about the three types of noun, that is common noun, proper noun and collective noun. In your book you have given some exercises or practice work to write them in your book. Okay, you have to do that all. If you have any query, write in the comment box. Now come to the next part of your same session, that is abstract noun. Abstract noun is also one of the kind and type of the noun. Okay, let me learn it. Look at these words: bravery, cowardice, kindness and rudeness. Here's some word which expresses the abstract noun. Okay, these words are expresses the abstract noun. Let's learn what is the definition of it. Nouns that refer to ideas, feelings or thought. noun that refers to, okay, these feeling, thoughts and ideas are also having a name. That's why we call them naming words, and that's why we call them abstract noun. Abstract noun is also one of the part of types of noun. So what is the definition of abstract noun? Nouns that refer to ideas, feelings or thoughts are called abstract noun. For example, greet, friendship. Okay, so the noun which we cannot see, which we cannot touch, but having a name, what are they? They are our feeling, ideas and thoughts. So we also tell them noun, and these nouns are called abstract noun. Let me learn it with some example with the help of this exercise. Circle the abstract noun in the sentence. He patted his full stomach with satisfaction after dinner. So satisfaction here, abstract noun. Okay, it is a feeling. Her eyes were full of hope as she asked her mother to let her keep the puppy. So hope is here, abstract noun. Okay, it is also a feeling. Next, she felt her sadness when she lost the race. So here sadness is also an expression of feeling. Murli was a great pain when he hurt his toe. Okay, so what is here? Abstract noun is pain. So in this way, the word which we cannot see or touch are called abstract noun. These are also having a name. That's why these are also a part of naming words, and all naming words are called noun. Now let's come to the next part of this same session. Here you can find that how abstract noun can be formed by the common nouns, verbs or adjective. So beta, you learn these all. In this way you can convert the abstract noun with the help of other noun. Okay, like you can say child. Child is a common noun. How we convert it into a abstract noun? Childhood. Member, membership. Okay, you learn all these. This is given you in the page number 18. Come to the next. Now you have a lot of exercises related to noun, common noun, proper noun, collective noun and abstract noun. I hope you understand the video. I hope you understand the topic which I teach you. You do these exercise. If you have any query, write it in the comment box. Okay, bye bye. Have a nice day.